Hello and welcome to the second ever Great Big Wildlife Quiz. Here you will find 4 themed rounds of 5 questions each. The first round will feature 5 multiple choice questions. Round 2 will feature 5 animal sounds. Round 3 will be 5 wildlife yes or no questions. And round 4 will contain 5 animals for you to identify. After I've asked all of the questions, I'll put them on the screen and give you an opportunity to pause this video and comment your answers down below before I reveal the correct answers. Come on, let's get started with the multiple choice round. Question number 1. Which of these birds is the most common in the UK? A. The house sparrow, B. The wood pigeon, or C. The blackbird? Question number 2. Which of these mammals is not native to the UK? Is it A. the roe deer, B. the polecat, or C. the brown hare? Question number 3. How many species of slug have been recorded in the UK? A. 40, B. 55, or C. 70? Question number 4. Which of these butterflies migrates to the UK each year? A. the large white, B. the painted lady, or C. the peacock? Question number 5. Which species of tree is this? A. willow, B. alder, or C. silver birch? And next up is the animal sounds round. I'll play 5 short clips, each featuring a different animal. All you've got to do is identify which animal is making the sound. Animal sound number 1. Animal sound number 2. Animal sound number 3. Animal sound number 4. Animal sound number 5. The next round will feature 5 wildlife yes or no questions. Simply answer yes or no to these questions. Question number 6. Does the quack of a duck echo? Question number 7. Can common frogs breathe through their skin? Question number 8. Do badgers hibernate during the winter? Question number 9. Do all species of bee die after they sting you? Question number 10. Are swifts capable of sleeping whilst they are flying? Round 4 is the wildlife identification round. Can you identify the following 5 animals? Animal number 1. Animal number 2. Animal number 3. Animal number 4. Animal number 5. So that's all of the questions. You can pause this video now and comment your answers down below. In about 10 seconds, I'm going to reveal the correct answers. Let's reveal the answers. The correct answer to question 1 is A. The house sparrow is currently the most common out of these 3 birds, but it's closer than I expected when I wrote the question. There are currently 5.1 million pairs of blackbirds, 5.2 million pairs of wood pigeons, and 5.3 million pairs of house sparrows in the UK. Out of these three species, both the roe deer and the polecat are native, whilst the brown hare is a long-standing introduced species. These were first brought to the country around 2,300 years ago, at a similar time to when chickens arrived here. The correct answer to question 3 is A. There are approximately 40 species of slug in the UK. Large white butterflies overwinter here as chrysalises, whilst peacocks hibernate as adults, so the correct answer to question 4 is B. Painted ladies are summer migrants. They spend the winter in North Africa, and it can take 3 or more generations to complete a single migration cycle. The tree featured in question 5 is a silver birch, which can be identified by its bark, which is white instead of silver. Animal noise number 1 is the call of a green woodpecker. Unlike the other 2 species of woodpecker that live in the UK, green woodpeckers typically call instead of drumming with their beaks. This call is sometimes referred to as a yaffle, and green woodpeckers are sometimes called yaffles themselves. Over most of the UK, especially England, Eastern Wales and Southern Scotland, sound number 2 is becoming quite common. It is the sound of a barking muntjac deer. These were brought to the UK in the 1800s and have now colonised a lot of the country, including urban towns and cities. Animal sound number 3 is sadly becoming less and less common, despite the animal's name. It is the croaking of a common frog. Animal sound number 4 might be a bit alarming, and I'm sure it has scared a few people in the past, but it is only the scream of a red fox. They mostly make this noise during the winter time when they are trying to attract mates or claim territories. Well done if you had barn owl for animal sound number 5. Unlike tawny owls, which make the famous to-wit-to-woo call, barn owls screech instead. They are sometimes called screech owls because of this, and will also make hissing and clicking sounds. You might have thought that question 6 was quite random, but I bet a few people at least have put no as their answer. There is a famous myth that the quack of a duck doesn't echo, but the truth is, just like every other noise, duck quacks do echo. The correct answer to question 7 is yes. Common frogs are capable of breathing through their skin. This is known as cutaneous respiration, and it allows them to absorb oxygen and release carbon dioxide through their porous skin. This helps them to remain underwater for long periods of time, and sometimes they'll even hibernate at the bottom of ponds without surfacing for air. Whilst badgers do reduce their activity throughout the colder months, they do not hibernate. Throughout the autumn they pile on the weight, but as they don't create food stores, they still need to leave their sets regularly to search for food. You've probably heard that bees can only sting you once, and that they die afterwards. And whilst this is true for honeybees, most other species can sting multiple times without dying. This is because honeybees have barbed stingers, and mortally wound themselves after stinging, whilst other species can remove their stings without causing themselves any harm. The correct answer to question 10 is yes. Remarkably, swifts are capable of sleeping whilst flying, which is pretty handy for them, as once they leave the nest, they stay on the wing for 2 years before landing to nest themselves. With its mottled brown and black uppersides, light undersides, curved bill, and its behaviour of walking up a tree trunk, animal number 1 is a tree creeper. Animal number 2 is one of our common freshwater fish, found in canals, slow flowing rivers and lakes. This is a bream. They can be identified by their deep bodies, their flat sides and their dark grey colouring. Let me know if you've ever been lucky enough to see animal number 3. It is a hummingbird hawk moth. I've only ever seen one of these, but apparently they are quite fond of buddleia, so it's always worth keeping an eye out if you're passing by any. They can be identified by their orange wings, their long proboscis mouthparts, and their habit of hovering whilst feeding on nectar. Animal number 4 is a water vole. As their name suggests, these are mostly seen along waterways, although there is a population in Scotland that live in field margins instead. They're about the size of a large hamster, are mostly dark brown and have medium length, short furred tails. Animal number 5 is a bird that is mostly known for the noise that it makes. It is a song thrush. These are slightly smaller than blackbirds, have brown wings, and their cream undersides are peppered with brown markings. On close inspection, these brown markings are the shape of upturned arrowheads. And there's all of the answers. Tally up your results and let me know how you did in the comments down below. I always check every single comment and I look forward to seeing how you did. I've recently made the choice to go full time making educational wildlife videos here on this channel alongside leading face-to-face wildlife educational events. I'll be posting more regularly on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram, but if you don't use any of them platforms, you can keep up to date with what I'm doing over on Patreon by scanning this QR code or clicking the link that I've pinned in the comments. There are paid options over there if you'd like to support my work, but every single thing that I post is going to be freely available, so you don't need to make an account and you don't need to pay to keep up to date. I've got lots of exciting plans and I can't wait to share them with you all. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to test yourself again, then click this video here.